Hi Dave, this is Hector. In the last video we were leading along the fence and I talked a little bit about claustrophobia. He was worried about being between me and the wall and got a little bit worried about it. So there's many ways in teaching your horse how to get used to claustrophobic situations. So there's a few. There's in between things, going under things, etc. So, and over things as well. So we're just going to take care of the one where it's going to go in between two things. So a barrel's a really good tool. That way you don't have to worry about the horse knocking you, and if they do, it's just the barrel, it's not you. You can move it as you go progressively between here and the wall. It's a really good way of doing it. You've got to also know how to teach your horse how to circle. That'll be a separate video, so I'm not going to worry about that for now. But what I'm going to do, or what I do, is I'm going to put him on a circle. Doesn't matter which way you start. I'm going to send him to the right, so there's a bit of a stuck spot there in the circle as well. And then I'm going to leave him alone here. As he comes around, I'm just going to pick up my rope, just drive him very gently, and then I'm going to leave him alone here. I might pick up the rope and drive him here just a smidge, and then leave him alone. So why would I drive him other than lead him? I could lead him, but I'm actually just trying to make him a smidge and uncomfortable this side and a little more comfortable this side closer to the wall. So he's gone around enough times, I don't even have to be present in this. Once they've learned how to circle, you can stand there. Even taking my belly button away from, it takes me out of the equation a little more. It's not a bad deal. He's going okay, so on the next one, I might take my barrel in the full width and leave him alone. And he'll feel the difference. A little bit of discomfort over here, a little bit of comfort over here. A little bit of discomfort over here, comfort over here. So that's not too bad. I'll take the barrel in a little further, send him off, and leave him alone. So you can see he lifts his head and he speeds up through there. So you can already tell he's a little bit worried right there. He shows it in his feet. He's slower over here. Watch him here. Speeds up through there. So he's far from perfect, and that's not really even a tight, tight gap at this point. So there you go. He's still struggling with that distance. So would I put the barrel forward anymore? No, I wouldn't. I'd just wait. Do I have to get to the end result today? No. That's the hard thing for us. That was actually a good one right there. I didn't see the change in speed. You had the same footfalls all the way through. Fantastic, even slow down there. So I'll give you the example of where we go. I would like this to come all the way in as we go. So obviously you can prove there. Maybe I'll go in half increments. Now if your horse happens to stop here, that's going to happen. As much as I'm not ready to work on the other side yet, I'm not going to drive him through. Because if I drive him through, that's me pushing him, he wants to go through. That's me pushing him somewhere and I'm making that the bad place. So I bring him back all the way over here, change direction because I'm still working on this right side, and then I'm going to send him again, a bit of momentum and then leave him. So I'm going to set him up like that. If he happens to stop there, that's what I do. Pretty good. Didn't change his stride at all there. So a little bit of a drive over here and leave him alone over here. Go in a half. Very good. Getting there. So next time around, I think I'll go in another half. So all I'm doing is giving, I think he sped up a little bit on that one. All I'm doing is giving him a little bit of confidence as he goes. Good. I love the fact that he even walks through there. Send him off again. Can't rest over here. There will be a rest point and it will be over at the wall. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. This could be anything. This could be teaching a horse to load and float. This is great preparation for float loading. So anything claustrophobic where they've got to go between tight spaces. This is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. So the barrel's got pretty close. I'll move it in one more, and that's about it. See if you can cope with that. Okay, now we've got to stop. Like I said, I'm leading back the other way. That'll be another video on how to move them around, send him off again. So get a bit of impulsion over here and leave him alone over here. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't mind that he walked there, he did it calmly. Lead him up. Leave him alone. Okay, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll show you what I would do next. I'd bring him around. I would park him at the wall. So there's a real leading problem with this horse. It's a stuck on the halter. So it's a human stuck bit on the halter right there. So this is really interesting. Good. That's okay. I'm going to show you where the clumsy place is. So you can see with this horse, it's got quite animated now. It's more to do with the human on the end of the road. Beg your pardon. So I'm going to make him uncomfortable every time he comes over here. Comfortable over here. Good. So he's decided out of that little bit of a carry-on that spot's the better spot. So you've got to be careful of this. A lot of the time, this will be another video, it's us. We cause this. It's not always the extremities, it's not always the float, it's not always going between a tight space. It's us. How quickly we move, how we move, what we do. We're predators by nature, and we can cause a lot of this stuff. Even though we're using the right techniques, it's got to come within the way you move, how you think, has a big part in all of this horsemanship. So it's not just technique by a long shot. You can see it right there. So this horse panicked because of the lead and the human, but I hung in there, heart rate's low, I just helped him out until he found that spot there. So this is part one. Part two we'll show you another day, but thanks guys, thanks for now.